It's Friday, September 6th, 2019, and as of this recording, I'm still depressed, but I'm not dead. Okay, here I am. I am in Michigan. Um, I don't remember what I said in the last podcast or when it was. Um, Things have kind of taken a downturn seriously for Dad. I got a call on Thursday, so just over a week ago now, um, about some real change in his status and his state. And I made the decision, talking with Nora, that hey, I should just come up. Um, then I was planning on coming up here yesterday, so a week after um, I ended up coming up north. Um, and so I've been here for 8 days now, and yeah, I'll get you caught up in just a minute. So hang on. Okay. So yeah, Michigan. Here I am. Dad is now um, in. He's in his last days, if not hours. Realistically, hours. He's been either 4 or 5 days without taking any water in. He hasn't been conscious for a while. Um, and so there's a lot of sitting by his side. Mom and I and my brother, we kind of take turns throughout the day. My routine has kind of fallen in now where I get up, go eat breakfast, maybe run. If not, then I just go over and see Dad till about 10, and I go back to Mom's house. Mom leaves, goes to see Dad. Then I go back, around 12:30, stay for a few hours. Then she'll come back, stay for a few hours. Then we'll have dinner, and then I'll go back for 2, 3 hours in the evening. Um, and it's an interesting thing to me about why we have such an urge or need to be there. Like he's not conscious. There's a whole debate on whether or not they hear you or not. I don't know if there's medical um, evidence behind that. I assume with MRIs and fMRIs they could probably figure that out, but I don't know what it is. But we're there, and basically he's just breathing, right? I mean, every now and then his foot will twitch. Um, every now and then, um, his breathing will change, to a deeper breath or shallower breath or whatever. Um, Try talking, try yelling. There's no change in his state. Um, I've talked to him plenty now these past few days. I know Mom does. I assume my brother does. Uh, but so why do we go, right? I mean, if are we for me anyway? I mean, my inclination is that he's unaware that we're there, even though I still talk to him. Primarily now, I'm telling just say things like, "Hey, it's okay. Um, Everybody is okay. You've taken care of everybody." Those sorts of things. Um, and So do I go, for him? Do I go for me? Is it a little bit of both? Um, is it selfish if I'm doing it for me? Um, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm most likely overthinking it, but that's kind of how my brain works. I want to try to understand these things and why I do it, why I do anything. Um, so yeah, so right now as I'm recording, it's almost on Mom's turn, I guess, to be with Dad. Um, I left her a note saying, "Hey, I'm going to be out for a little while, and then I'm going to go see Dad, so I won't have dinner with Mom tonight." Um, I just need it's there's still that whole like dynamic with Mom and Dad, just Mom now, I guess. Um, and my lack of ability or willingness to have conversations. And I just needed a break, right? I mean, I don't see mom that much, but when we're at dinner, it's the same four stories over and over again. Um, and I don't I'm at end of, I don't have empathy. I've covered this. So it's really difficult for me to have the same stories being said over and over again about why she doesn't like this nurse, or why she's surprised that this is going on, or whatever the situation may be. Um, anyway, I just need a break. I don't know if it's kind of because it's the stressful situation with dad, and then with mom, and then with my brother, or what. But yeah, so here I am. I'm in the car, sitting outside a McDonald's. I'm gonna go in and scan their Wi-Fi for a little bit to upload this podcast once I'm done. Um, so something that's been going on is, let's see. So this past Tuesday, I was to have a psychiatrist appointment. Excuse me, a psychiatrist appointment for medication management, which meant that all of my prescriptions were no more refills, and the idea, which I hate, but the idea is that I'd go get a appointment, and hey, yeah, everything's good, okay, let's give you 3 more months of it. And I want to change that. I kind of want to talk to them and say, hey, can we go 6 months? We'll see what they say. But anyway, so I was really low on medication when I came up, and to be really honest, when I made the decision to come up early, my real thought was that I wouldn't be here that long. That dad would, it sounded like dad's passing was imminent, like within a day or two. Um, and that day or two is stretched out, and I've run out of Rexulti, the medication that I am on. And really, poor planning on my part. I should have acted sooner. I should have looked ahead and realized that I would be running out of the medication. But I didn't take action until Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And really last week, Thursday or Friday, I should have done something. Um, but but there was some big mix-up, and as there always seems to be with my medication, and so it's a new pharmacy, still CVS pharmacy here in the U.S., just a different state. Um, and so what I was doing was I was taking that medication every other day, um, thinking, oh, it's better than just running out and going without it for some amount of time, undisclosed, until I got the medication. Um, and so I think part of that uh, is kind of got me frazzled, we'll say. So yeah, folks, do keep up on your medications, and plan ahead. Um, I need to do a better job of that. It seems like, but I guess you can't anticipate too many things happening, and things do happen and come up. But gosh, I feel like I should be better at it than that. Um, Interesting thing, last night when I was sitting with dad, and I started talking to him again about hey, it's okay, it's time to rest, it's just you know like I said, telling him he's taking care of everybody, and everybody is fine, and there's you know we'll be okay, and that kind of really melodramatic kind of talk, which depending on your romantic visions of the world, that's meaningful, unmeaningful, whatever. But I got kind of choked up, and I felt like I was going to cry, which was new, right? I mean, that's well well talked about. Um, but yeah, so it was towards the end of my visit with him, and it was time to you know go back to mom's house and get some sleep to start the whole routine over again this morning. And even on my way out, I was felt a little bit like I was welling up, and I thought, okay, here we go. I'm gonna cry, and I got in my car and I just sat there. I didn't start the car. I just sat there for a minute, and poof, just like that, it went away. Um, and I can't get it back. We'll see what tonight brings when I'm sitting with Dad. Um, but yeah, yeah. So that the saga of me not feeling continues. Yeah, this is going to be a short one. I apologize profusely again, as always, about the short ones. I just wanted to get something out there. A lot of you have asked me, how it's going. Hey, we haven't heard from you in a little bit. Um, Anthony, got a new email friend, Anthony, who sent me a message, and I'll email you back when things settle down a little bit. But thanks for the email; it meant a lot. Um, yeah, I thought I had more I wanted to talk about, and I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, that's the biggest thing going on. It obviously is Dad. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Short one, folks. Thanks for listening. Reach out to me. Jamolki all over the internet. Text me 248-648-1419. I don't know, folks. Thanks a lot. Everybody be safe and be well.